there were several things for us with Renusol. First off, their rooftop product line is, as you can see, pretty extensive and we think quite good. So we're excited about that. The second thing for us is the access to the European market. We have literally zero product right now that's coming into one of the largest PV markets in the world. So we're quite excited about that. And then obviously Stefan and the whole team, you got just a tremendous amount of experience, talent, product innovation. So the bringing of those teams together is we're pretty excited about it.
It's a good synergy, I guess. Is a decent business term to use for it.
Absolutely.
Is it? I mean, we call it a new company with RBS and RBI and Renusol, or I mean, what does it mean for the partnership and how we're going forward as an industry?
So in terms of the two companies, we now feel like we have a very complementary product mix. Renusol brings to the table the roof, we bring to the table the ground and the canopies, and so we have a very good and broad product offering. And then in terms of geographical presence, we located in the States, we have 3 manufacturing facilities, Ohio, California, and North Carolina.
Okay.
We have another manufacturing facility in Shanghai, and then we have a sales office in Japan. So North America, we have strong presence, Asia, strong presence, and now with Renusol in the fold, we're in Europe as well. So a combination of a strong product offering and being in the 3 major solar markets, so we can be where the projects are being developed and the product is in demand.
Obviously, ground mount is something it's going to keep going, but it seems to be that the segment almost everyone's talking about this time around is commercial rooftops. Is that is it for a company like Renusol to kind of take that forward? What's required, I guess?
Let's start there. The business is changing. The thing there is that the system prices are decreasing from year to year. Perhaps it's a little bit slower right now, the reduction of the prices, but it's still decreasing. And that opens up new markets. Grid parity is there depending on the electricity price, what the politicians are setting up in terms of prices for electricity. We have grid parity. It's a little bit weird that we have grid parity in Denmark but not in France, but that has a lot to do with the nuclear power support in France and the green way of looking at things in Denmark.
Yeah, sure.
But overall, I believe the self-consumption of electricity is now really changing this market. We are starting to be not so dependent anymore on the feed-in tariffs. And this is also for a supplier of mounting structures a change in what is going on.
I presume you have solutions that are kind of specific to different kinds of markets and different kind of territories and different kind of roofs. I mean, what kind of the challenges that might differ from one territory to another when you're talking about putting things on roofs?
There is the building certifications, different languages, different ways of approaching these systems. You need to know, you need to develop your systems too. Then there is installers having different understandings of working with these systems. So if we started our business in the US, for example, we said we need to have some kind of taking over our ideas, but they need to be engineered according to the US marketing standards, wind channel testing in the US, and then also developed it with the mind of the US installer and person who is doing the layout. The same in the UK market, so you have different roofs. And therefore we needed to adapt our systems for the UK market.
Yeah, so if you think about the roof market, when somebody says a flat roof is a flat roof, obviously you have orientation of the roof.
Of course.
You have HVAC, ductwork all over the place. You have different building materials that are on the roof.
Can you just talk us through HVAC?
Yeah, so when you come onto a flat roof, you're going to have air conditioning units, ductwork running all over the place. And so not only will it get in the way, but it can also shade the panels. So every roof is different, so you have to have a good system that can be modified given the circumstances. And be able to support that as Stefan said, through the entire process: design, engineering, project management, installation, and each one of those. There certainly is no shortage of rooftop options here at a trade show like that. So what differentiates the company is going to be, can we bring good support to that customer at every single step of the process?
If we design a flat roof system, we take into account that there is stuff on the roof. That the roof is never flat, and that's a given, and that is with every roof. And of course there are limits, but we really try to make our products as flexible as possible. What we never really utilize on is the security and the safety of the systems. That's an absolutely given. They need to be statically okay. We need to make the static calculations. The material parts need to be able to be calculated or to be measured the right way. So that's a given. But on the other hand, we are trying to make our systems as flexible as possible. Let me give you one or two examples. If we clamp modules, you normally need to fasten them some kind of. You have a framed module, it needs to be fastened some kind of. Our systems, we have 3 different systems. They work with the same clamping system. And it's not that you have to have a clamp with the different sizes of the modules. We have just one middle clamp and one end clamp, and they fit for all the modules. So it's not a huge storage of different kind of clamps. And I've visited a couple of distributors, and they showed me with pride all the stocks they had in clamps. But with us, it's just 2. If you want to have them in black, it's 4. So there is simplicity, and it's not only for one system; it's for 3 different systems. So we really made it as easy as possible. There's one step further to take, that is to just have one clamp, but right now it's 2. And there's a lot of competitors offering, 40 different clamps, and logistically it's a nightmare.
Excellent. So the product development approach and discipline, like Stefan said, simple, but it has to be adaptable, because every single roof you go into is going to be different in some way. And so it's not going to be a cookie cutter, option A, option B, option C. It's infinite number of possibilities and layouts and challenges. So you got to deliver a good product. It's going to last for a long time, and that you can make the existing roof layout work with the system. So that's what you never have a boring day in solar, right? It's never boring.
It's never the same, is it?